Yeah. Hello, mate. All right there.
Hello and welcome to another fantastic show that no one tends to watch, but one day they might.
Yeah,
Hello,
you never
Alex.
know.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, how's it going?
All right. Hello, Gary.
All right, mate. How you doing?
So we've got a fantastic show tonight.
Brilliant, brilliant. Hope it's as funny as last time.
It's going to be funnier. A lot
Funnier. Yeah.
So before we crack on, we've done the Christmas bit. Well, how's your Christmas and all that?
Yeah.
How long can you carry on saying Happy New Year?
First week.
Well, I find it hard to put even happy in there, let alone a year.
Before we crack on, anyway, tonight's show is, what is it now? Should they have been number ones? So,
as opposed to number twos.
Well, we'll get into that in a sec. But what's everyone's poison tonight?
Yeah. I've got my old Sammy Miguel.
Just the old house.
Up house. Nice. Looks like is he frozen up or is he just pretending to?
No, I'm.
You can't tell sometimes.
He's in a corona coma.
Corona.
Everything ready.
Right.
So yeah, I've got Corona, which can also play.
Brilliant.
Yes.
How you doing that bit?
Yeah, brilliant. How you did there.
That's my stomach rumbling. So right.
Don't bother. Don't.
So let me get this all organised.
You one for one.
How'd you do it, Carter? How did you do it? Can't fucking do it.
Yes. Put that background music on. Let's get ready for this. So right, I'm going to get the stream ready, which is quite difficult. So yeah, tonight is should they have been number ones?
There was plenty of them.
Right. So let's. There's that much sugar to do. It's unbelievable. So I need that over there. Yep. So let's get on to it.
Bring it on. Pardon me.
Yes, man.
That was a gassy lager.
Right then. Should they have been number ones? Should they or should they have not? We are going to decide tonight. What we're going to do, we're going to have 15 that we're going to have a little look over. And tonight we're going to pick one out of all of them to be full of its number one. So they actually do get a number one out of it.
Yeah.
Let's
right. So it's not number ones that we're disputing whether they should have been number ones. It's songs
number twos
weren't number ones.
There was number twos that didn't quite make it to number one. So I've picked 15. There is quite a few, but 15 I've picked. They made it to number two and they didn't quite get to number one. And we're going to see
Obvious.
if they if they should have been the number one. But at the end of it, we're going to pick 1 out of the 15 to be full of its number one.
Yeah.
So people,
Get ready for a thrilling ride.
let's go.
Hold on.
Right, I think I've frozen up, so I'm just going to come out and yeah, this is still frozen up. Still, I'm back. Right, let's see. Let's have a look at the first one.
David Bowie, Genie. Bloody hell.
David, these are UK number ones, by the way.
Jimmy Osmond and his long-haired lover from Liverpool.
This was released 1972, and it was beaten to number one by Jimmy Osmond and his long-haired lover from Liverpool. Think about this one then.
Oh, definitely Fixed, wasn't it? Little Jimmy Fixed, man. That was Fixed.
I'm not a fan of Jimmy Osmond at all.
Yeah, I've got to say I'm not a massive fan of Jimmy Osmond. Not him personally. I don't really know the bloke. It's just his music.
So this channel's not about slagging other musicians, but I think he was a total prick. Like he still is. That's my opinion. So the legend David Bowie was kept off the top spot by this little prat.
Oh, I remember it.
I think this should have definitely been a number one. Not that it matters, but you know, I think secretly it always mattered to artists if they was number one or not. Even if they said they're just doing it to the fans, man.
Well, especially that song, Long-Haired Lover from Liverpool. Fuck, you know.
No, yeah.
Was it shite? I don't know what it sounds like.
Well, I'm going to put the links to all the songs. Well, no, I'm only going to put the ones that should have probably been number one in the thing. You can go and Google it. It's I don't even know if he ever went to Liverpool. Probably did.
Yeah, man. That's definitely Genie should have been number one. That was a fix. I think you'll hear that word fix.
Not necessarily a fix. It was just that people brought more Jimmy Osmond and David Bowie.
Though, that's the problem about like the charts and that, isn't it? Because it's not necessarily about good music. It's just a popularity contest, isn't it? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's actually money for, you know, being number one back in the day was a lot of money involved.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's not like a prestigious award, is it? Like it probably should be being at number one, but it's just an album sales chart, isn't it? So it's
these are UK singles charts. Some of these could have made number one in US, which David Bowie never did until his last song before he died.
But it's not like an official. It doesn't mean that because you were number one, your music's great. It just means that you sold more. Like Mr. Blobby. You know what I mean? He got to number one, didn't he? That was just a fucking novelty. It doesn't mean Mr. Blobby is a great recording artist.
I think the worst thing about Mr. Blobby was Noel Edmonds. So yeah,
it was Mr. Blobby and Mr. Nobby. Oh yeah, bless Noel, bless him.
So we'll have a quick look at the next one. So David Bowie should have made number one, I think so.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If anybody wants to comment on them, just get
any Jimmy Osmond fans out there, like
any Jimmy Osmond, yeah,
full of shit, like
yeah. Sue's a fan.
I don't think there's many Jimmy Osmond fans.
You'd be surprised.
So I bet quick comments on Twitter or whatever, and you'd soon find some. They'll come out the woodwork at you.
I think they're a bit like Cliff Richard fans, aren't they?
Yeah,
strange. Man. So yeah, let's go on to the next The next number, the next. Jesus Christ! That nothing ever work. Jesus Christ! Jimmy Osmond was a big fan of his. Oh, this one is really bad. This is the Libertines Can't Stand Me Now, released in 2004. And it was kept off the top spot by Three of a Kind and their track Baby Cakes.
Fucking hell, what an awful tune that was.
You know, I want to know who brought that song Baby Cakes and if they're still alive, because Natural Selection probably
doesn't favour the
no, doesn't at all. But these are the people that brought that are probably the same people that watch Love Island. So
yeah,
you know, you probably find them,
and listen to Jimmy Osmond.
No hope for humanity.
But Libertines, yeah.
Well, I don't. I'm not familiar with Baby Cakes, the Three of a Kind. Maybe if I heard it, I'd know the track.
I don't think Libertines actually got a number one, did they?
Mm.
And I don't think they would have known about it if they did at the time.
Yeah, smashed. Yeah, well, it's irrelevant then, because they probably couldn't give a shit because of that wasted. But
I actually do believe that the Libertines wouldn't have gave a shit. Obviously, they wanted to earn money like any other band or anyone who sells their art. But I really can't imagine them going, oh, God, I hope we get number one. So, yeah. Can't stand me now, can't stand me now.
Yeah, what a tune.
Yeah, this tune's dedicated to Jarvis, our friend in need.
Yeah, he's a bit preoccupied at the moment.
So we can definitely say these should have beat Baby Cakes, but
I'd say so. Yeah, good tune. So I'll take it.
Baby Cakes shouldn't have been. Shouldn't have been in the top 100.
You know, if you've got to think to yourself, you can't really blame Three of the Kind, the band, or whatever they were. You got to blame the producers and record labels, man. No, so, just let's have a look. Now, this one is a bit of a conspiracy, I think. So, Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen, released in 1977, beaten to number one by Rod Stewart. I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about him at all.
Let's move on then. No, but it is a good track, but it's God Save the Queen. It may have been.
It was kept off the top spot.
Yeah, because
purposely. So this is probably the conspiracy out of all of them.
Controversial one, huh?
So this should definitely have been a number one.
Well, I'm on the fence with both of them because it's a good track. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not a fan of Stewart's, but it's a good old song. That
it's just really long and boring, isn't it?
It's a good track. I know.
I think he done the only one I like Rod Stewart's, and I use her like loosely. Is Maggie or whatever that one is, but his voice used to go through me.
I was gonna say that, he's just got a voice that just.
And he loved himself so much. You know what? I'm going to have to call for a break set because I've got to go for a wee because I've drank that much bloody water. So, yeah, you like talk about Rod Stewart a second.
Yeah. Well,
15 minutes in.
God Save the Queen, obviously, it's a cracking tune. Really good. But I would say God Save the Queen, should be number one. But also, it's a contender with the. Although I'd rather say, definitely God Save the Queen, but Sex Pistols number one.
Oh, I'm not a Rod Stewart fan, so for me, so far, everything's pretty much won hands down to its.
Yeah. No, well, I'm glad I mean, personally, I'm glad that he's put this one in because of if it was just a non-brainer all the way through, it's fucking pointless. But personally, I don't want to talk about it. It's a good track, but I'll say I'm not a fan of his, but it's a good track. But again, I suppose I'll definitely go with God Save the Queen.
So it's still unanimous then all the way through.
Yeah, I'll say I've stumbled on this one though because it's a good tune. So, but like Wayne said, it definitely would have been a controversial one because of the political connotations, as it were. You know, especially to do with the royalty, anyway. So the monarchy. But yeah, I'll go with the Sex Pistols.
Yes, I'm back. Yeah. So yeah, Sex Pistols definitely should have beat the croaky voice. I mean, who am I to speak? But the croaky voice singer Rod Stewart, who bored the living daylights out of everyone. But you know, let's have a look. Let's try and rip through a few of these because we've got quite a lot. No.
Oh, see, now you picked a good one again, man.
So the Beatles double A side, Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields Forever, released in 1967, hit number 2 in the charts, beaten to number 1 by the. Can you pronounce that for me, Al?
Engelbert
Humperdinck.
Release
too many M's and P's and D's in there for me.
It's one of my favourites. So.
I know you would like this, but without a doubt, the Beatles, it's a better song.
I'm gonna go no on that one.
No.
I'm gonna go Release Me. Definitely cracking.
Gaz, gives a little hint of how it goes.
Please release me, let me go. Brilliant.
What's it called? The ex-serviceman's favourite.
Yes, sir.
That would be. If it was an ex-serviceman's singer, that'd have to be in your repertoire.
Oh, it was. I loved it. Loved the song. Loved performing it. And Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields, great song, but I would have been happy with that myself. Engelbert Humperdinck any day. The Beatles had too much fucking leeway, and I think with this song, it's just cracking, man.
Yeah, but Strawberry Fields Forever is just fantastic.
I think I don't like Strawberry Fields, and that's because that Candy Flip ruined it. I can't stand that tune, Candy Flip one.
Strawberry Fields Forever. I started an haircut off, didn't I? They cut, which was called the Candy Flip. So you brush it forward with a bit of gel and look like a drug addict. So, I'm
going for Release Me, Engelbert Humperdinck.
I'm going with Beatles there.
Yeah, I don't really know on this one because, like I say, they're both. So I'm not an Engelbert fan, and I'm not.
Engelbert's face fall off once.
Probably.
I think his face fell off. So yeah, Alex don't know. Gaz is going for the Release Me, and I'm definitely going for the Beatles there. So yeah.
Well, so this is the first kink along the road then.
Yeah.
So this is a proper neutral one. This is, well, you know what I mean. I can't even put a tiebreaker in there because I'm proper neutral on it. I don't know. Should I say Beatles? But I don't know. That tune's kind of ruined for me.
Yeah, we got Penny Lane.
Penny Lane, you're in my dream,
which is being cancelled now by the Council Culture Club. For some reason.
Oh, I could listen to Release Me all day, like that. Poor common people.
No.
Oh, fucking hell.
This was Pulp Common People, released in 1995, and it was beaten to number 1 by Robson and Jerome, Unchained Melody.
Oh, what a travesty, man. Again, another steal.
Which goes to prove that Simon Cowell was doing this shit to us in the 90s without showing his big, stupid, ugly face. So, it's Common People all day long. Brilliant song. Common People. Isn't Common People one that starts tempo at 90 and finishes at 140 or something like that? I think it is. It's got a tempo change all the way through it.
Well, that is a travesty, man. These bloody pair of Pratt's. But again, it was in those days. It was like family-orientated fucking tunes, you know. Where
Robson and Jerome, they played characters in
London's Burning, wasn't it?
London's Burning.
No, it was an army.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
I thought they were firemen.
No, they weren't fire. There was yeah.
They're in the art. Yeah, there was an army thing. Yeah. If anybody knows, if you send us a message through, if anybody knows, because I don't know.
Yeah, are we that interested though?
It's on the tip of my tongue there.
Soldier.
Soldier.
That's it. I was trying to look at
That's
it.
it. Got it, man. Well done, Al.
Yeah, so Soldier.
Yeah,
I was never a fan of the song anyway.
Yeah, it's just a novelty thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's another Mr. Blobby moment.
Yeah. It was one of those novel songs for the family to listen to. And I mean, the song's brilliant. It was Unchained Melody, well, the Isley Brothers originally, but a fantastic song, but Common People just hands down, man. Easy.
Yeah, most definitely. Most bloody definitely. And I think Unchained Melody was constantly covered.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
So this is the King Waterloo Sunset, released in 1962, and it beaten to number 1 by the Tremolos with Silence is Golden.
Silence is golden, but eyes will see.
Waterloo Sunset is probably one of the best, if not the best written song ever, in my opinion.
It's a wicked tune. I don't really know that Silence is Golden, even though Gaz, you did a fantastic rendition.
Cheers, mate. It's difficult because I think they're two good tunes there. Waterloo Sunset, brilliant. Way before I was
brilliant. It was a brilliant tune.
But Silence is Golden, that was a great song as well. That wasn't a stolen song, you know, where it's just steal the position. But I'd say it was neck and neck with these two.
Well, I'm going to go for the Kinks because
Kinks all day long. I think the Kinks are just. I don't know. I think there's something very British about them, and that's a good thing. So yeah, Kinks, Waterloo Sunset. This is a song I do not sing along to because I don't want to murder it.
Waterloo Sunset, but that's all I fucking know. But if I was to. That's it. If I was to go for a song, if I was going to listen to either one of them now, I think it would be Waterloo Sunset. So then Silence.
It's a masterclass for any young budding writer to listen to and to aspire to, because it's absolutely fantastic tune. Everything about it, the story, the everything about it is just fantastic, and it's timeless as well. It doesn't age at all. Waterloo Sunset. So yeah,
1962, way before I was born.
Yeah,
right.
I was born 3 years later.
Eating down because It's just come on for some reason. Ah, shit.
Where you going, mate? With a bittersweet symphony. Oh, Puff Daddy and Faith Evans with a tribute to Oh yeah.
So this is the Verve.
I'll trip up.
Symphony.
What?
1997 it was released, and it was beaten to number 1 by Puff Daddy and Faith Evans with their tribute to Notorious B.I.G. I'll Be Missing You, which was, if I remember rightly, it's
a Sting song though. It's a Police song.
From
Police.
Sting.
Yeah. I'll Be Missing You. Just cracking, man. Cracking tune.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Cracking.
shit.
I love it.
None of it makes sense.
Brilliant.
Puff Daddy, I think at the time wasn't even a father.
I mean,
everything about it's wrong.
Bittersweet Symphony is brilliant, but I can listen to it. I'll Be Missing You.
I got when I was round about the time, well, probably a little bit after. You know, Puff Daddy, or it would have been Puff Daddy all day long. That one, but I think nowadays, it's definitely the Verve nowadays. But say as a kid, I wouldn't have given it a second thought. It would have been Puff Daddy straight away. But I used to quite like the tune. But no, it's definitely nowadays.
Bittersweet Symphony is a fantastic tune, but
it made the Rolling Stones a lot of money, apparently.
Yep.
So yeah, I think
like, who'd actually know that? Well, I don't know. I was going to say it took me a long time to find out them strings were from the Rolling Stones. I don't know how obvious they were. They weren't like from a main song, were they? Like, you know what I mean?
They was taken from a session they did with an orchestra, Rolling Stones, if I remember rightly. And it wasn't down to Mick Jagger or the rest of them who decided to take the money from the Verve. I think it was just down to management and the record label. And I think it was 2 years ago that they withheld that. They got rid of that lawsuit, and the Verve could start earning off it. Well, the song was played on Match of the Day. I think it was on the Train Spotting as well, wasn't it? I can't remember, but it was on. No, it wouldn't have been 1997. Train Spotting was earlier, but it was on a lot of things. So it did, not that they needed it, but earn Rolling Stones a lot of dough. But if you go around stealing things and
plagiarising, yeah.
But yeah, Bittersweet Symphony was definitely better than Puff Daddy and Faith Evans, even though I like Faith Evans or some of her stuff.
Yeah, man, she got beautiful.
I was never a big fan of Big Notorious B.I.G. I never really heard of him until that song. And the way I look at it with I'm a big hip hop fan, early hip hop, but I don't think he was that good, and I don't think he was that notorious. But I could get shot for that. So maybe I'll cut that out. But it was a sound. No one deserves to. No one deserves to die at a young age, and so it was. I'm not going to make light of the death of Notorious B.I.G. But it does have to, I don't have to be a fan.
Nope.
And I'm definitely not a fan of Puff Daddy.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
It was just always over the top. And, I can't say nothing more. It doesn't mean that I'm not a hip hop fan, because I am big hip hop fan, the real hip hop, Run DMC, and Vanilla Ice. All the great.
Should get shot for that.
Get shot for that.
Well, I'm going for I'll Be Missing You then, because.
Right then, I'm going to kick you out the stream. Just slough. What you go for, Al? See if we can get this one.
Yeah, I'll go for the Verve, mate. It's going to be the Verve.
Look, you don't know shit, guys.
What surprise have we got next?
I'm going to try and rush through these a bit, or we'll be here all day. Now, this is Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds, released in 1969. And for some reason, I couldn't find who was number one, which I find quite suspicious.
Suspicious Minds. Oh, bloody hell.
Well, I just had enough. Yeah, Suspicious Minds. I'm not a massive Elvis Presley fan, but I think the older I get, I think I sort of drawn to some of his tunes. And when you think of 1969, I always thought Elvis was, I mean, this was later in his life, wasn't it, I think? But for some reason, I always thought Elvis Presley was a lot earlier. And you think 1969, you had the Cream, you had...
he was around in the 50s when he was Cash.
Well, he died in 1973, so that was 4 years later.
But did he? But did he? That's right. But did he? A lot of people seen him. People like people seen him about. And,
every year in Las Vegas.
I'm trying to think now because he would either
be quite a successful Elvis tribute act, didn't he?
He did go on to be quite successful, as a tribute to himself.
I'm trying to think who would it either be Johnny Cash, Roy Orbison, Beatles. Probably the Beatles would have beaten to number one. I wonder if anybody knows, if anybody's listening.
Probably not.
Probably not. Or if Elvis is watching. Tell us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So let's get quickly. We don't know who was number one. So
I'm going to guess. I think it was "I Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles. I think it was "Want to Hold Your Hand" by the Beatles.
I think that got to number one.
Hey,
I don't think that was 69, was he?
I don't know.
I think it was probably.
As he checks up, he's a crafty fucker, man. He's checking it up. He's got these.
He wants to find this. I mean, for all I know, it probably wasn't even number two, but I'm allowed to make this shit up.
Okay,
so I'm going to quickly go off this. So I think it should have been a number one, whoever it was, even if unless it was Jimi Hendrix, which he never ever got to the top 10. I don't think so.
Probably,
I've got to say, I'm not really too fussed what happens to this one. I never loved Elvis.
It was probably the Birdie song.
It was more for Jarvis, but because he's not allowed to be a part of this.
He's probably sitting there going,
another Robson and Jerome. This is Oasis, Wonderwall.
Well, again, this is a no-brainer.
We've beaten to the top spot by Robson and Jerome with their double A side, I Believe, and Up on the Roof, which I hate that song.
It's got to be said. I'm not an Oasis fan. I mean, I don't mind some of the stuff, but in this case, it's Oasis hands down. There's no fucking competition. Like.
Up on the Roof was a cracking tune. That's a cover, and I Believe. But hands down, Wonderwall, any day. But Up on the Roof by the original artist, I forget who he was. Brilliant tune. I can't remember who did the I Believe. Unless it was theirs. But that Up on the Roof as a cover, but definitely hands down, man, Wonderwall. Yeah, man. I think we lost our host, haven't we?
You're my wonder. Yep, better song of the two.
I don't know how he sang like that with his, straining his vocal cords and what with his head up in the air onto the mic. I just don't know how he lasted. Just crazy, man. It would have put a strain on his vocals, man. Probably that's why he's sounding so croaky.
Well, you know what they say, though, don't you, guys? He was mad for it.
Mad for it, aye. Mad for it. Oh, he didn't switch his sound off.
Yeah, we know what you're doing.
Right, this one, obviously, is Oasis. Even though it released number 2 in the UK, it sold something like 2 million copies, 3 million copies, something like that, alone in the UK. And Noel Gallagher's quoted saying this one made him a millionaire 5 times in 1 week.
Yeah.
You know.
So not bad. So you could see, you imagine how many they sold of that Robson and Jerome, and if people have still got that CD or that single,
Yeah.
you know, and imagine they haven't.
Yeah. Like so. Fucking novelty. Oh, this is one of my favourites, kids. Listen to this. Beautiful.
I'm going to play the B-side in a minute.
That's the thing, people don't realise that these shitty novelty songs do have their day, and it's usually within a month. They're just, you know, I can't imagine anyone around the world listening to this, but I can imagine there's plenty of people either singing Wonderwall. Well, if the pubs are open, there'd be loads of people.
Oh,
singing
yeah.
Wonderwall.
Oh, yeah. Karaoke.
I imagine it's probably on the radio somewhere across the world. But the trouble with Robson and Jerome, they were shit actors and they were shit singers. And they were shit people. And it's another invasion of Simon Cowell with his stupid big face.
And his fucking pants up around his fucking...
Shame I didn't strangle him. Yeah, so that's definitely number one.
Yes, number one, man. Number one.
Anyway, we can agree on that, even though I'm not a massive Oasis fan. This was The Who with My Generation, released in 1965, believe it or not. Beaten to the top spot by The Seekers. The Carnival is Over, which isn't a bad song, to be fair, but nothing compared to My Generation.
It's my
generation.
It's my generation, baby.
That's when I was born, so...
A podcast where you, Jarvis... You two and Jarvis agreed it was overrated. No. Could I be wrong?
No.
Then.
You're on about Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah. Get your facts right, mister.
So I need to get through these a bit quicker. So, yeah. Definitely better.
Yeah, number one.
I don't remember The Carnival is Over anyway, so definitely My Generation. That year I was born.
And whistle on the bass, fucking awesome.
Nice.
This is Underworld Born Slipping, released in 1996. Beaten to the number one spot by the Fugees, Killing Me Softly.
Right, I do like Underworld Born Slippy, and I do like Fugees Killing Me Softly. Underworld is possibly closer to the genre of music that I'd normally go for. But I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Fugees on this one, Killing Me Softly. One time.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Born Slippy, so Killing Me Softly.
Famous, I think, by the film Trainspotting.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but
boy, you did old angel boy.
Yeah.
Big boy, kept calls boy, and it's not so close to you, boy.
Cracking tune.
It is a fucking good tune, actually. To be fair, I don't know. Is he better than Killing Me Softly?
No.
Yeah, do you know what? It probably is.
It
probably is, man.
It's probably less dated than Killing Me Softly. But I've got to admit, the Fugees' Killing Me Softly was a pretty good track. And I've got a story behind the Fugees' Killing Me Softly, but you have to read my book when it's released.
Is it on sale in all good bookshops yet?
It will be. So, yeah, I'll go Born Slippy here.
Fugees for me.
I don't know, It's now I've started singing Born Slipper. I don't know.
No, it's a cracking tune.
Cracking tune, man.
I think it's one of those half and half. I think
how it starts off. I think it's just it is a brilliant construction. Like, it starts off like dun 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 dun. It is a fucking real good composition. Is it better than Killing Me Softly? I mean, it's probably. Oh God. I say I'm not a massive Fugees fan, but I do like the tune "Killing Me Softly." Not a massive Underworld fan, but I probably like more Underworld tracks than I do Fugees. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go with Underworld. Fuck it. It should have been number 1.
It should have been.
Contenders there. I'm going to go
Mega White Figure. Lager, shouting.
This one, Blur, sung to 1997. It was released, beaten by the Sex Pest and Freak R. Kelly. There's no doubt we can move on very quickly with this one.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to talk about Sex Pest and Freak.
Yeah.
Well, I just love the song. I Believe I Can Fly. One of my favourite songs. That's all I like. That's as far as I'll go with that one.
Sometimes you have to give these things up.
Was it better than Song 2?
No chance.
Yeah.
Song 2, no, it's just a brilliant track.
No, it is a good track, but
it's probably Blur's best track. That and Beetlebum.
Yeah.
We're going to go Blur. We're going to quickly get off this one because I can't have R. Kelly's stupid name in front of me just to see a little Pest and Freak face.
Dirty, man.
Dirty.
Dirty. A fucking waste of skin.
May rot in prison.
Dirty.
So this is the Stranglers' Golden Brown. 1982 it was released, and it's beaten to number 1 by The Jam, which was a double A side, A Town Called Malice and Precious.
The Jam hands down, man.
This one's
so the Stranglers, the tune is a brilliant tune, isn't it? Like the way it starts off with that.
I'm sure it was released in 1981, not 82.
It's called like a lute. It's called a lute or something like that. What do you call it? I don't know. But yeah, it's a nice tune. Cheers, guys. Nice contribution. But no, I'm going to go with The Jam on this one because The Town Called Malice. Fucking hell. Again, that's like if the pubs are open now across England, you can guarantee, as well as Wonderwall being sung in every town.
Yeah.
Tonight a few times.
Golden Brown and Precious is a pretty good funky song, and I think that the Precious sort of shown what was to become with Style Council. So yeah, so we're gonna go Jam, all 3 of us.
Yeah, man.
Unanimous.
Brown was an absolutely fantastic tune.
Yeah.
Golden brown texture.
Next one's T-Rex, Children of the Revolution, released in 1972, beaten to the top spot by Slade. Mama, We're Crazy Now. And I'm definitely going to go with T-Rex. Yeah.
T-Rex, hands down.
Marxist song, I think it was. I think it was communistic tune.
Yeah, I got
crazy now.
My dad's a massive Slade fan, and I just can't stand his voice. Not the older.
I like his voice on it.
He did make some great tunes.
Do you know what's ruined it? Because the only tune, I don't know about you, I don't know what time, what age you were when It's Christmas came out, but I've fucking grown up with that. Every fucking year. It's Christmas! Fucking do one, Noddy. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, that was it. It was every fucking year, just everywhere you went, it fucking heard it. Huh?
The reason the the single is written like that is because that's how they written the songs. They couldn't read and write very well, Slade. So that's how they write their songs.
Well, they're all from Wolverhampton, 8.
Well,
Yeah, where a lot of people probably think we're from, but as I keep on saying, it's like saying the Beatles are from Manchester.
yeah, T-Rex, man, any day.
So long.
Yeah.
And I don't think Noddy Holden needed to tell his mum that he was crazy because we just knew he was.
Anyone with them fucking mutton chops has got to be crazy.
Absolutely.
This is the last one, yeah. This is pretty similar to Golden Brown. The Rolling Stones. Brown
Not
Sugar.
3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Okay, now.
One boy, Dawn. Dawn from down the road, not 3 times.
I actually liked it when I was young, but
Not 3 times to get in the back door.
Nah, it's Rolling Stones any day.
Yeah, man, Brown Sugar. What a tune.
I think that Knock 3 times, it was a kind of a novelty song to me. It was always seemed like that novelty song, not a real, nothing to take seriously.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go Brown Sugar out.
Brown Sugar, hands down, man.
Oh, yeah.
Which was obviously about heroin as well.
Very nice.
Not the substance you put on your fairy cakes. Or was it? We don't know.
I don't know. Did it not get edited?
Probably not. I don't think they knew at the time what it meant. They back in them days, they probably thought it was about sugar.
Well, no, I thought it was. But brown sugar tastes like a black girl should, and then they changed it to young girl, didn't they?
Might have been. Might have been.
No, I think it was about. I don't know.
It was definitely about Mick Jagger's heroin addiction. So yeah, I'm saying Rolling Stones all day long. So what we got to do here? What about you two?
Yeah.
All day long.
So, so what we've got to do, we sort of agree on all of them except for Golden Brown by the Stranglers, which we think the Jam deserve that spot, and we was pretty indecisive about a few others. So let's crown one tonight, the full of it number one that should have been. So we'll quickly go through. We've got 2
Brown Sugar, T-Rex,
Golden Brown, Blur, Underworld, The Who, Oasis, Elvis, The Verve, The Kinks, Pulp, Sex Pistols, The Libertines, David, as I know, man.
For me, I think it's a toss-up between a couple for me. It's a toss-up between the Kinks, the Libertines, The Who, and you know what?
Well, you can't have all of them. I'm going to go. I'm going
to pick one out of them 3.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put my cards on the table and go straight away for the Kinks, Waterloo Sunset.
Mate, that's what I was about to say.
I
think we can. I don't know. Go on,
I was going to say God Save the Queen. Well, a town called Malice. I mean, fucking brilliant.
Probably right, because it should have been number 1.
Yeah.
I think they kept it off the top spot.
Yeah.
I think out of all of them, that was the one that was
a controversial one. I think it was. Yeah.
So if we think about it, then I'm going to actually. I think you've probably changed your mind there. I'm going to actually say God Save the Queen. Deserves it more than any other.
Yeah, I'd say so. Absolutely.
I'm going to stick to my guns with the Kinks there, but like 2-1.
Yeah. So I think we should. I think we should crown.
I'm happy enough with it.
That should have smashed number one. That should have any day.
Yeah. So God Save the Queen, Sex Pistols is full of its number one, and we can't play it because
God save the Queen.
So
She ain't no human being.
more songs. Cat.
Brilliant.
So yeah, God Save the Queen.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah.
So effectively we've made God Save the Queen by Sex Pistols. We've made it a number one.
We've made it number one. It's official.
I think they should. They should.
The official full of it.
So I will definitely be putting that on Instagram for everyone to have a little nose at.
Yeah, man.
So, fantastic. So yeah, can we have for the Sex Pistols?
Well, then, of course, we're joined by the live studio audience as normal.
Yes.
Well, you know, they like. So yeah, I mean, I think that was fantastic.
How'd you do?
Yeah, so yeah, I think that was quite interesting.
That's all I can do, I'm afraid.
I think you're embarrassing yourself there, mate.
You know, Al. Fucking round of applause for Al, man. Brilliant.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. He's going to do it again. Look, show us how it's done.
He's been practicing that far too much.
I know, yeah. Yes. Brilliant.
Yeah, so,
Brilliant.
ooh, it takes a bit out of you.
Oh, you'll have to teach us how to do that, man. It's brilliant.
Quite easy when you think, if I could do this as well.
That's good. That was all the barrels.
Brilliant.
Yes, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. If only Simon Cowell could see you now.
Definitely. I mean,
He'd be getting excited. Think, I need that lad. I need him.
yeah, so yeah, I can play the bottle. What about
Brilliant.
it?
Yeah, man.
Gives me an headache, like, but
So what are we up to next week? Or
well, tomorrow and Monday, I'm going to do radio full of it. I think I might have sorted it. So yeah, anyone wants to get involved in that, that's 8 o'clock. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it's definitely going to be Monday on D Live. So get your asses down to D Live, you bastards. This is some proper music. Which on Sunday, if everything goes to plan, I am actually going to play the number twos that should have been number ones on there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll have a listen to that.
and I'm also going to put the links in the chat of YouTube, so you can just click on and have a listen to yourself if you're not sure of the songs. So yeah, fantastic.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, can we have applause for Alex? Sorry. You know what I mean?
I'm playing the bottle. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, to our friend Jarvis, hope he's still alive.
Yeah, I'll raise my bottle to you, Jarv.
It's pretty embarrassing. In fact, you know, I'm going to play a little.
Just beautiful. I'm gonna have to say my goodbyes, gentlemen, because I'm absolutely gasping for a laugh.
So we're ending it there. Thanks for all 5 people watching.
Oh.
Try and comment. And we'll be back next Saturday, 8:30. So yeah, thanks to the Full of It crew sorting out these important issues that we have to sort out. And I'm going to go, and I'll see you.